Hey, my true seekers, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to my live Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Hope y'all are doing great out there. As you can see right here, we're going to go ahead and do a small recap of trial three. This is day three. So let me go ahead and check my mic. Hold on, right second. Let me make sure I check my mic. Everything sounds good. So this right here, this is day three of the trial of Eligio Bishop, better known as Nature Boy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and do a recap of what they are doing today. They are, have an expert witness. I guess they trying to see, if he's qualified to speak on when it comes to cults. So that's going to be real interesting right there, especially when the father that he had gotten and that's through high school. So we're going to dive into all that right there. So guys, again, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and nine buys. And like I say, guys, when it comes to this channel right here, this is not for everybody. I'm not here to sugarcoat anybody ears. In here is grown folks. You have the right to chew it out or spit it out, or maybe this channel may not be for you. So like I said, if you want to go ahead and leave a comment, you can comment as much as you want. Make sure that you stay on topic. Do not make it personal because you will be blocked. I do not have the time because like I said, only grown folks are in here. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about it, just a little small recap. They did it briefly, and then after that, they went ahead and they took it off air. Now I don't know the reason why they did it. Maybe because of all the commotions that had happened yesterday when we had some of these YouTube attorneys inside of the courthouse, wants to go ahead and record, knowing that the judge already had ordered, that you cannot record anything that's going on when it comes to the courthouse. I see Veronica Grayson is in the house. She said, Grand Rising Real Talk. How are you doing? How are you doing, guys? Welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D. Make sure you go and hit like, comment, or however you feel led for more unapologetic content. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into all that. But before I do, guys, something was very interesting that popped up on my notification. Don't you know that they went ahead, Twitter, yes, Twitter went ahead and reactivate Nature Boy's account. I don't know if you guys saw it already, but yes, you can go on Twitter and go under the underscore three underscore God, and you're going to see that they went ahead and they went and stated, let me show you some of the stuff, reinstated, his account. That's very interesting. So let's go ahead and we're going to comb through all that. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and talk about this expert witness that they have right now, trying to see if he was qualified. And my God, this is going to be very interesting because if it was one of us, they wants to see his pedigree. They want to make sure that he's highly qualified before he makes some type of decision when it comes to stuff like this. But let me go ahead and show this to you guys right now. Make sure, guys, you go ahead and hit like. Like I said, if you in here, and you feel, that you are, being fed, or even if you're not, just go ahead and hit like, comment. You watching this, if you watching it and you're not hitting like or whatever, it's considered as stealing. I see intuitive view said, is this alive if the court from today? No. And also Quan say, hey lady, hey Quan, how are you doing? How are you doing, Quan? Yes, I'm gonna come on maybe around about 6:05 today, and we can go ahead and chop it up because some stuff that I want to go ahead and talk about when it comes to some of the stuff that's on the reality show. I see that Portia now, she wants to go ahead and divorce her husband, which I already had told you guys. Most of that stuff is just for entertainment, it's for reality. She's trying to get her storyline. So yes, this is going to be interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up another live so we can come on and with my friends, and we can talk about the reality show. But this right here, guys, to me, this is like a reality show. This is very, very, very interesting. Now they do not want us to mention the alleged accuser. They do not want us to mention the name. I guess the court had went ahead and ordered for us not to go ahead and mention the name. So we're not going to say her name anymore. We going to say alleged accuser. So that's how we're going to go ahead and call that right there. Quan said, doing well. Thanks. Okay, guys. So let me go ahead and read my disclaimer, because you know how it is. So this disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay. So after I went ahead and got that out, let me go ahead and play this right quick for you guys.
Person over Twitter now made all these block videos available. So if you go to our Twitter, the_3_God, you will see the sexual education videos. You will see these videos. They were posted on March 19th. The alleged victim left March 24th. These videos were posted while she was here. Go to Twitter right now, this Twitter, and go see it for yourselves. Free Eligio Bishop. He is innocent from all of these charges.
Wow. That's a coincidence. That is a coincidence, guys, for to say that they went and put his Twitter account back. They reactivated. That is very interesting. But let's go ahead and let's see what Efru is talking about, because the videos was March 22, 2022. Let me go ahead and say it again. The video of all the the ones that, Natureboy Eligio Bishop is being accused of, those videos was post, as you can see right there, March 22, 2022. Okay. And when did the alleged victim, when did she make that accusation? So she was living in that home at that time. She was still in the home before March 22, because if I'm not mistaken, when she got out, it was March 24 or March 23 or 24. But these videos that was dropped, these videos was dropped March 22 when she was in that home. So guys, you can go on Twitter, and yes, it is back on Twitter. Go to the _3_God, and you're going to see those videos are back up. So let me see what Psychology and Color says. He had them hidden, then reactivated. I don't think that he can go ahead and do that. I don't think that he has the power to do that, because Twitter had deactivated that, because it did not say that. It would say that it's by user. The user went ahead and deactivated his account, but I don't think that he has the power to do that. What happened was Twitter went ahead and took down his account, because I see right here where it says right here, he had them hidden, then reactivated them and pinned them to the profile after she left. Also said that I saw it with my own eyes. And Kim Coco says she already testified to giving consent the first time. Then he reposted out of revenge when she left. So like I said, this right here, this is going to be very, very interesting to me. It's like a reality show. It's like a reality show, but this is real life issues. This is real life. But I think when it comes to Eligio Bishop attorney Booker, I think that he's doing a real good job. The man is very, very thorough. So we're going to see how everything, is going to go ahead and work out. And like I said, guys, when it comes to this channel, it may not be for everybody. Like I said in here, it's real talk. If you looking for someone to jump on a bandwagon or go along, not me. I'm going to stand on my truth. Okay. Also, this person says, so when he was out, he hid the pawn. Then when she left, he put them able to view and pin to the profile. I don't know, but I know that it wasn't on there. So I don't think that he has the authority to go ahead and put it back on. So I don't know. So, like I said, we can say this happened or whatever happened. What we do know is that the date does not lie. The date does not lie. The alleged accuser was in that home when those videos was posted, and that was March 22, 2022. Let me go ahead and play it again, guys. Let me go ahead and play it again.
So the videos that were once blocked on Twitter are now available. The person over Twitter now made all these blocked videos available. So if you go to our Twitter, the_3_God, you will see the sexual education videos. You will see these videos. They were posted on March 19th. The alleged victim left March 24th. These videos were posted while she was here. Go to Twitter right now, this Twitter, and go see it for yourselves.
And the thing about it is, even if he went ahead and hit him, and now all of a sudden, it's resurfaced, dates does not lie. The dates does not lie. Those videos, hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. So we got 38 that's in the house that's viewing this right here. Guys, if you wants to hear more unapologetic content, make sure you support this channel. Hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. I see my girl in the house, Starbucks. She says it's not called Twitter anymore. It's called X now. Thank you for correcting me. That is my mod, Starbucks lover. But I think they are aware that, it's, at the time was Twitter. Okay. Also, psychological in color says, then when she left the unhid the videos and pinned them to the top of her profile, the first time they were posts was with consent. The second time was not. We're not arguing about that. I am not arguing about that at all. It doesn't matter. All I'm just looking at the dates. The date that when they all consented, the videos was already for the public to view, and that says March 22, 2022. And when she left at home, it was and made the accusations, it was March 24. So no one is arguing, whether, after she left that she wanted him to take it down. No one is not arguing about that. What we are saying is the time when she consented, most people that already followed Nature Boy, they already had saw the education videos. Like I said, it is what it is. One thing about videos does not lie. And you saw it for yourself. It says March 22, so we can go back and forth all day. But the thing about it is, at the time, what I'm saying, psychological, at the time, March 22 was the day that she had consented those videos to be shown to everyone that watches, Carbonation, okay, or Eligio Bishop. So, it is what it is. So, all I can say, is I'm just only showing you guys what's out there, and it is what it is, whether we want to go ahead and accept it or not. Sexy, smart, sweet. And guys, also, I want you to make sure that you be very, very respectful. I try to give everybody a chance, but just don't come for me. Okay. Please do not come for me. Sexy, smart, sweet says exactly. She can't consent because the expert will approve that she was in fear. So she would never said no to meet your boy. So, like I said, it is what it is, But the thing about it is, at the time, she had consented March 22. And guys, the date is on there. No one sit there and paste it on there. It was the day that, she consented. And I don't know, if you all follow, Eligio Bishop at the time, like I said, I saw the videos as well. And, they were very comfortable and as they called it, she knew that, she was, a part of, Nature Boy, where, they do types of stuff like that, So to them that was called educationals, and the entire world that watches Nature Boy, they was able to go ahead and see that. Quana says, let's be clear, this dude has said some grimy things online about himself and others. Absolutely, absolutely, no one is arguing about that. But what I'm saying is, I can't say, only thing that I can say what they put out. I don't care who this person is. This person could be Dottie Squatty or anybody. I'm the type of person, I can't say, I'm going to just run with some rumors or, some hearsay. I want facts. I want something that's, I can work with, because we could say anything at the end of the day. But we talking about right now, we talking about what we have right here in front of our face. Kim Coco says that the video was post March 22. Do we know if the video was recorded the same day? Well, the only thing that we know is that it was recorded March 22. And if he uploaded it on Twitter, now X, they're not going to change the date. They're going to continue keeping the date that it was post. So the date that it was post on Twitter, now X, was March 22, 2022. Okay? So it is what it is. So let's go ahead and we're going to talk about this expert right here. Let me see if I got it. Let's go ahead and talk about this expert right here. They showed a little briefing of, a Nature Boy's attorney, Booker. He was, trying to see if he was qualified to, sit on the stand, and talk about, his expertise when it comes to being a cult, which, like I said, this is my opinion. We all have opinion at the end of the day. But the man, the father that he, graduated, and that was high school. Uh, Mr. Booker asked him, have he did anything, with college? Do he have a degree in psychology? He had no degree. He don't even have any employees. So I want to know how, he is qualified, to go on and present that, he know a lot about when it comes to cults. That's all I'm saying. Just make it make sense, because I don't think that any YouTubers can come on and say, oh, I've been watching Nature Boy from day one, and I feel that I'm an expert on talking about what was going on in carbonation. In that case, they might as well go ahead and let YouTubers, come on. If they're going to go ahead and let this man, you know, speak on behalf of being in a cult, make it make sense, guys. And that's all I'm saying. So let me know what your thoughts about it. I'm going to be dropping some more receipts later on, but you got to go ahead, like I said, you have the right to chew what you want to chew, and whatever you feel led that it's not right, just keep it respectful, comment, but long as it does not be disrespectful. I see psychology says, I'm not coming for you. I'm trying to explain what happened. Go ahead. Uh, go ahead. If if you feel that you know a lot about this case and you know a lot about stuff that's going on, you have a right to your opinion. Everybody has a right to their opinion. So go ahead and feel free, but like I said, at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we stay with facts, because yes, a lot of stuff did happen. I watched a lot of stuff that happened on Beagle Live, but the thing about it, when I saw it as entertaining, because, the stuff that I saw, because he was getting paid, whether it was donations, this man was getting paid like $25,000 a week, a month. $25,000 a month this man was getting paid on Beagle Live, not to mention, all the donations that they were sending to him. So I think that, a lot of people, they were so focused when it comes to the drama, not on the teaching, because like I said, I went on his IG page. The man have a very long catalog of teaching, a lot of teaching that he did. He most likely had more teaching than he had all the entertainment videos that he went to put on Beagle Live. But, it's like, some people, they rather go ahead and focus on the drama part, the entertainment part, but they did not focus when it comes to the teaching. And also, I want to go ahead and put out, he's being accused of what had happened in the state of Georgia, not in the tropics, not, all the other stuff, that in other countries. He's not being charged for that. He only being charged for what had happened in the state of Georgia. And it is what it is. So that's what he's accountable for. And like I said, if they really had anything, the feds would have took it. The feds would have took it, and maybe they would be able to present all the he say, she say stuff in, but the feds did not take that. The states have that. So the states only can hold him of what they have in the state of Georgia. And that's real talk. So guys, like I said, leave your comment, and long as you keep it respectful. But I wanted to go ahead and put this out, give a little small recap when it comes to this expert. Like I said, I don't think that, and that's my opinion from what they put out, and also what, he was cross exam. I don't think that he's qualified for it, because the man does not have an education, besides high school. And, anybody can go behind a computer and do research on cults. Maybe he was fascinated with cults. And also, they talked about, if he did, anything in the United States, and from what I heard, he haven't. In China he did, but this is not China. This right here is the United States. This is the United States. Now, he said in 1980, and I might be quoting it wrong, but he said in 1980 he did something, in high school, for high school kids. But, we're not talking about high school kids. We talking about real life issues. Are you qualified? Are you an expert, to stand on stage, go on court, and talk about, someone's that's been in the cult. That's all I'm saying. Make it make sense. I see my girl Quana S says, unless it was seen tracking, feds would not take on a case like this, for example, like that did with R. Kelly, because he crossed state lines. I don't know, I don't know. But the thing about it is that the states have it, and he's being accused of what had happened to the alleged accuser, and like I said, when it comes to all that right here, and this is my opinion. This is my opinion. It's very, very weak. Austin Tiger says only the African American women defend predators. Like I said, you can say whatever you want, but make sure you keep it respectful, and you cannot say only the African American women defend predators, because the real predators is the ones that took everything. Don't get me don't get me started. And this right here, this is Black History Month. You know, they only give us a few days. So don't get me started when it comes to African American women. They defend predators, because trust me, you don't want me to talk about the ones that sat there and took us and brought us here, and all the stuff that they have done to our people. Okay. So miss me when you come to that. Please don't even open up that can of worms. Don't even open up that can of worms right there, because you see, when it comes to the palm people, trust me, we tend to stick our head in the sand. But when it comes to our people, we want to hand them over on a silver platter, and hand them over to Babylon. We want to do stuff like that. But with them, we're going to turn ahead. We're not going to talk about stuff like that. That's why, they can bring this so-called expert witness that knows about cult, that does not even have a college degree, only a high school diploma, and talk about something that he's not really knowledgeable to talk about. Make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Tracy Meek said they had all those sex videos on Twitter for everyone to see. Absolutely. And the thing about it, Tracy, let's go ahead and talk about that. Tracy said that they had all those sex videos on Twitter for everyone to see. Absolutely. The man did not hide. He did not hide of what he did, because to him, when he put those videos out, it was for teaching. It was for teaching. Now, if you go on his IG page and watch his catalogs, he also felt like he was a guru when it comes to sex education. So when he had all that, it was not to, say that I'm just putting all this, because I want to sit there and I want to, be nasty or whatever you want to call it. But to him, in his mind, it was because of education. And like I said, they signed for it. They are grown women and grown men. They signed for it. So, all we can do is talk about what they put out, and if we didn't like it, then we didn't have to watch it. Someone says, I'm not even going to read this, because let me go ahead and block this person. Make sure, Star, if anyone is being disrespectful, go ahead and block the person, because you see, we got a lot of people that they want you to jump on a bandwagon. But like I said, I'm not going to jump on no bandwagon for no one. I stand on my truth. And the thing about it, when it comes to our people needs to do some research. Learn the research, learn about your culture. Learn about some things that they may call evil. It may not be for us, because some of us, we have this European mindset. But a lot of stuff, it was a part of our ancestors. So, like I said, just do your research. But we're going to go ahead and talk about the things that's going on right here. This has nothing to do with me. Let me see. Let me go back and read some more. Tracy say they all. I read that one right there. Tracy also says that all those people have responsibilities for their choices, and they left about came back many times. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and talk about that, Tracy. And see, that's the thing that, I'm talking about, because you have to take accountability of some things that you've done. Because even the attorney, when they had the alleged accuser on stand, saying, if you saw this stuff that was going on, and why did you kept coming back? What made her think that she was going to be Captain Saberho? That she felt like, maybe if she come back, things was going to go ahead and change. But the thing about it is that when the alleged accuser, she left, she didn't go directly to the authorities. She went directly to a YouTuber, spent 6 hours talking about how she felt like she was butthurt because she did not make it queen. Make it make sense. And like I say, guys, don't get mad with the messenger. It's not something that I'm making up. It's not nothing that I'm making up. So don't come and curse me out or call me anything. I'm just only airing out what they put out. But when she was on a blogger's channel, she never talked about the grape. She only talked about, because she felt like she should have been queen because her light shined brighter than Malia. If you want me to play the clips, I can play the clips, guys. But like I said, it is what it is. She come across just like it was said by one of the guys that she was a part of the cult leader had came and said that she's a damsel in distress because she felt like, she wanted to be queen. She was very upset because she had to take her clothes, which I would have been upset too. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. She had to take her clothes and she had to dress Queen Malia. And she probably said, "Oh no, these are my clothes. I'm not going to take my clothes and dress Queen Malia because I should be a queen." And when she found out that she was not going to be a queen, what did she do? She tore the entire house down, a scorned woman. A scorned woman. Because once I called the Uber, or even when he say I was a leech, they wanted me out. They voted me out. They voted you out. I would have left because why would I want to put myself in that type of predicament? Being, as she said, being beat up. Make it make sense, guys. Like I said, I don't care how grimy he was, what he did. We talking about what is going on right now in the state of Georgia. We could talk about all the other stuff that happened in the jungle. We could talk about he was arrested for petting a turtle. We could talk about all that. But I'm talking about what had happened in the state of Georgia. And when it comes to the alleged accuser, that story is very, very weak, which is why most likely last year, the judge wanted to go ahead, and I'm going to say allege, wanted to go ahead and drop that charge. Why would they want to drop that charge when that was very, very serious? Make it make sense, guys. And I'm not an attorney, but I'm just saying, this is my opinion. This right here is my opinion. Let me go ahead and read some more. Tracy also said all those people have responsibilities for their choices and they left many times. Absolutely. Quanah S says teaching, laugh out loud, teaching was exactly. But the thing about it, Quanah, all we can do, like I said, go by of what they put out. It had many people, many young kids, they would follow this type of teaching. They follow this man in the jungle. They follow this man everywhere he went. They followed him. They emailed this man, sent him pictures, sent him videos. They wanted to be a part of this. But the thing about it that they were not children. They were grown people that made a decision how they wanted to live their life. It's their journey. It's not for me, and it may not be for you, but that's their choice. We got a lot of stuff going on right now, right here in the United States. We got kids where they are having the school system, the government making decisions when it comes to their sex change. Kids that cannot vote, kids not old enough to buy alcohol, but they can make a decision without their parents' consent to get puberty blockers, to get sex changes. But we don't talk about stuff like that. We got homeless children right there in Los Angeles, California, coming from school, living in cars, living in the streets. We don't talk about stuff like that. We don't talk about stuff like that. And I'm not trying to give Natureboy an excuse because, like I said, I didn't stay up all night from sun up to sundown and slum on his big old live channel, his sites. I didn't slum with that. So this right here is not nothing personal. Nothing personal. All I can just give you guys my honest opinion. And that's real talk. That's real talk. Also, I'm not even going to try to mess up her name. She said, I wonder what Solar said on the stand. I don't know. But the thing about it is, let's go ahead and talk about Solar. Let's go ahead and talk about Solar. I got tons of videos where Solar, he even called the alleged accuser, called her a liar. But the thing about it is that they all was a part of carbonation. And if I was traumatized, if I was brainwashed, I wouldn't go back into the same frying pan because Solar does not have his life together. Solar is not right. And these women went back into, you could say right there, carbonation went back into Solar arm, got pregnant for Solar, Velvet got pregnant for Solar. These people don't even have their life together. But like I said, until these people sit there and get sick and tired of being sick and tired and get the help that they need, then they won't be able to jump from one cult to another cult to another cult, because that's exactly what they're going to do. These people have nothing to do with the Babel, as they call it, the Babylon system. They don't want to have nothing to do with the system. So you cannot say, oh, they brainwashed. This is the way that they wants to live their life. This is the way that they chose. Look how when they open up with the alleged accuser, how she said before carbonation, she was already in another cult. Way before carbonation. And I'm going to say alleged, they say even her mom was in a cult. Wow, make it make sense. And that's why Eligio Bishop attorney Booker has said, you went to high school, you got a high school diploma, you went to college, had some college, you went and got your license, showing that, she's very aware of what she did. It's just that these people like that type of lifestyle. That's their life. That's what they chose. That's what they chose. And all I'm saying right now, guys, somebody got to take accountability for the stuff that they done as well. Because if not, it's just going to be a generation of curses. And these people now, they are making babies, got children. And the children mimic off of what their mom or their mother are the first teachers that they see in the world, their mother. So they sponging and they mimicking. So if these people are not getting the help, but constantly going on YouTuber channels and talking about, oh, this person did this to me, this person did that to me, then your daughter's going to do the same thing. Your children's going to do the same thing because you're not ready to break that generational curse. And guys, like I said, in here is real talk. Real talk. Say whatever you want to say, but like I said, keep it respectful. Atmosphere says, greetings, host and chat. I find it strange they broadcast the victim on the stand, but now has stopped the broadcast. The reason most likely why they stopped the broadcast, because first of all, they most likely didn't think that it was going to get that much attention. Because, like I said, the world is watching because he put his entire life on display. And secondly, because they got a lot of trolls, a lot of clout chasing YouTubers going inside of the court, putting jurors in jeopardy, their life in jeopardy, recording. My God, are you that desperate? All you doing is messing it up, because now, as you guys are going into the courthouse and recording what's going on and then coming and laughing about it, you guys not worrying about justice. You guys are clout chasers. Because if you was worrying about justice, then you wouldn't sit there, go into the courthouse and record when the judge told you guys not to. But yet you sitting there thinking that Nature Boy, his people is going to act up in the courthouse. It's not Nature Boy's people acting up in the courthouse. It's these bloggers. They are the ones that's messing up this case. Look how this girl sit on a blogger YouTube channel for 6 whole hours. 6 whole hours. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And even if the alleged accuser was brainwashed, was not in her right mind, why did she go to a blogger? Or why did the blogger who say she's in the right mind, why she's allow this lady to talk for 6 whole hours, then shut it down and say, look, I want to get you help, get the help that you need. No, they didn't do that. They kept recording and recording and recording and recording because to them, this is entertaining, not knowing that they are dealing with people's lives. Make it make sense, guys. And like I said, if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. Just say ouch. Like this channel is not for everybody. Some people, like I said, they're not used to people that's a critical thinker. They used to people that's jumping on the bandwagon. But like I say, when it comes to this channel right here, I stand on my truth, and it may not be for you. So don't click and like if you feel that this is not the channel for you guys. Also, Tracy says, I'm reading some of the comments. Tracy say we all was there for it when we were watching all of it. This man didn't hide anything. This man put his entire life. These women was and men was going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Make it make sense. And the thing about it is that when they left, they did not go to the authority. They did not go seek help. They went straight to bloggers. To me, they wanted to be celebrities. They was attention seekers. That's what it looked like to me. They were a bunch of attention seekers. They wanted to be celebrities. Wow. Fame is addictive. Fame is addictive. Absolutely. Starbucks said abuse to the host would not be tolerated. You will be blocked. Absolutely. Like I said there and say, just say ouch. This channel is not for in everybody. This channel is not for everybody. It's for people that's ready to stand on their truth. Even if they don't like it, the truth hurts. The truth is like open surgery. It hurts. Everybody would rather run after a lie. But like I said there, say, guys, I only can call of what was put out there. So let's go ahead and read what Atmosphere said. I'm sure she is realizing her mistakes, but that don't give him the right to commit a crime against her. Absolutely. No one should be violated. No mean no. Absolutely. I believe no mean no. But what I'm saying, guys, is that when it comes to this case right here, once the door is open, I don't know this Uber driver from a can of paint and my life is in jeopardy, I'm not going back in. I'm not going back in. I'm getting the heck into that Uber and I'm going to whatever destination I need to go to. Most likely, I would have told this Uber, don't take me to a 24-hour spa. Take me to the authorities. Take me to the authorities. That's what I would have done. And once I went to this 24-hour spa, what did I do? I didn't call the authority. I didn't call my parents. I didn't want to have nothing to do with my parents. I say, look, I don't have time for mom. Tell mom I call her back. I need to call the blogger, a known blogger that really talks about stuff like this. I need to talk to these bloggers. And I need to go and tell her how I felt. And she kept me on for 6 hours, 6 whole hours, when I could have went to the authorities. Make it make sense. See, y'all don't want to talk like that. Like I said, guys, it is what it is. You're not used to this because we so busy running behind a lie. We so busy running behind a lie. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So let's go ahead and read some more. I got a few more minutes, guys. I got a few more minutes. Um, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this name right here either. It says, "Do you know the mind of a person who has been abused?" I'm not a psychiatrist. Are you a psychiatrist? I only can call it out as you see it. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose these people. I only can call out what they put out. That's it. I only can call it out. But I know one thing. I'm not going to sit there and put no kid gloves on anyone. It's time for people to take accountability. If I was out the house, it's no excuses for me to go back and tell my accuser. I need to tell him bye. Make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. And like I said, this is not these people first time rodeo. These people been out, and especially when it comes to the alleged accuser. That's why they call her for the streets. The alleged accuser, she when she leaves, she go from one cult to another person. That's the life that they chose. They chose to be a part of a polygamist. They likes that. They like it. That's what they chose. They love the polygamous life. So, like I said, ain't nobody can get mad but the devil. Just say ouch. Just say ouch. But hurt, never say great. Never. Never. 6 whole hours. 6 whole hours. And then when she went into and talked to the detective, she didn't talk about she was raped. She didn't talk about she was raped. She said her boyfriend had put some tapes up and she wanted taken down. But the thing about it, she said it afterwards. And when most likely when she wanted it down, he took it down. He took it down. Like I said there and say, guys, this is not it. The ones that maybe had a case, they didn't go and they didn't file charges. It got some most likely, probably, went through hell and had a case, but they didn't go to the authorities. Most of them, once they left Carbonation, they go to this known blogger. And this known blogger, the first day that Eligio Bishop as Natureboy had a trial, she was right there. And when the cameras was rolling, the news reporters, she was right there on the scene. She was right there on the scene. It ain't nothing I'm making up. I'm just calling it as it is, guys. I'm just calling it as it is. If I'm lying, guys, tell me that is not true. That is not true. You're wrong. Tell me that. I'm not going to make up no rumors. I'm not going to tell it, paint the story the way that you want. I want the evidence. I want it laid down on the table. Because like I said there and say, this right here is not it. It may have had people that actually was victims. It may have. But this one right here, like I say, guys, this is not it. This is not it. So let's see what MJ says. What does that have to do with what lead to Zoka putting hands on her that even? Zoka not on trial. She didn't go and file charges on Zoka. If she knows Zoka went ahead and hit her in the head, hit her in the face when she got up, and she saw Zoka was in the shower, right there, I would have said there, and I don't promote violence, but who, honey, I would have let her have it. I would have said there and say, look, I got Zoka in the shower, buck naked. I'm gonna tear her up. Well, what did the alleged accuser did? She got her ring and she left. Make it make sense, guys. Like I see, no more excuses. No more excuses. No more excuses. Atmosphere says she, just like many people I'm learning, don't really know what grape is. Like I say, you don't know what like I say, I don't know what this is, so I'm not even going to get into all this right here. You absolutely right. I know what you're talking about. I thought you was directly to me. So I apologize. Laser Real says, like, where are all the content creators that stay in Georgia? Why can't we have up to date information whenever the court have any type of breaks? We all are here waiting, and it's not right. They're not going to air it no more. Maybe later, they might go ahead and air it, once they sit there and get to the meat part of it. But the reason why most likely they're not airing it because of these YouTubers. These YouTubers went inside and recorded and put these jurors' lives in jeopardy. But see, they ain't gonna talk about stuff like that. They're gonna talk about it on their back channel and they're going to laugh about it. But this is people lives. These is people lives, working people, working class people. You recording just so you can sit there and feed these hungry vultures. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So most likely they might not even show it to the public anymore. And even if they do, they might have the ones that's going to do a documentary, they might, be able to stay in and real journalists, but I don't think that YouTubers going to be able to be in that court anymore. They messed it up. They messed it up because they are too invested. They are too invested, where most likely this might be a mistrial. This might be a mistrial. Okay, Laser Reed said we want real time information. Look, like I say, it can't get no real than this, baby. You can't get no real than this. This right here, it can't get no real than this, because let me go ahead and play it again. If you want some real time information, let me play it again. Let me play it again in case she didn't see it.
Free Eligio Bishop. He is innocent from all of these charges. So the videos that were once blocked on Twitter are now available. The person over Twitter now made all these blocked videos available. So if you go to our Twitter, the_3_God, you will see the sexual education videos. You will see these videos. They were posted on March 19th. The alleged victim left March 24th. These videos were posted while she was here.
Need I say more? Can't get no real time than that. Can't get no real time than that. Laser real. Vibe with Tamara says exactly. Stick to facts of the case. She was hurt. Like I said, it is what it is, guys. See, the thing about it is that people were so invested in all this stuff and in all this drama and all this entertainment, not knowing that these people was putting a show on for you guys. Putting a show on for you guys, and you guys took it serious. These people was getting putting a show on. These people know exactly what they signed for. They knew that their life was going to be on social media. They knew all that. But like I said, go on his IG page. It's a catalog of information of his spiritual journey. They chose to be a part of his life. And the thing about it is that he told them exactly what's going to happen, and they still signed up for it. They still signed up for it. So, like I say, it should be some accountability, and that's real talk. Whew. Okay, guys, I got a few more minutes. Right here it says, Vibe says Eligio Twitter is back available to the public. Absolutely. 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 Whether he put it back or they reinstated, it's back. And what it says, March 22, 2022, when the alleged accuser was in that home. In that home. Whether he recruited them or not, they had the choice. These people was emailing this man, saying that they was one way and changing, dressing in dresses, looking like a man. And I mean, these people was coming from all over the world, going into the tropics with this man, going into the deep part of the jungles. But the thing about it, they were grown. They were grown. They were of age. Quan essays, and that's the unfortunate part, Miss Lady D. Absolutely, girl. Like I said, I'm only could call it out as I see it. When I sit there and say something that is wrong, stop me. Say, D, this is wrong. This is wrong. But I'm only can lay down facts. I don't want to hear he say, she say, squatty dotty or anybody. Let's lay down the facts. And on here, the tapes are back. So if you want to go on Twitter, run to Twitter and you're going to see the tapes are back on and you're going to see the dates. March 22, 2022. Atmosphere says adult and age, but not in the mind. And like I said, most of the ones that was a part of carbonation, from what I've seen, they were high school and college graduates. I don't know if they graduated from college, but they had some college. So if you got all the way to some college, you you not, I hate to say the word, you had some kind, you was knowledgeable about some stuff. It's just that they chose it. No more excuses. No more excuses. It's time for people to take accountability of their action. If not, the cycle is going to keep repeating and repeating and repeating. If you know that you are in a violent cult and you are being mistreated, or you saw someone that's being mistreated, don't run. Don't run to bloggers. Run to the authorities. Go and get help. But by you going back and back, you are a part of the accessory and you should take accountability. You should be held accountable for it as well. Because you sat there and you watch and it's nothing that you did. But you was not brainwashed to go to bloggers and sit for 6 hours. Every last person, most of them, that came out of carbonation went directly to that same blogger. And the ones that did not go to bloggers, they are doing good with their life. They have moved on. Very successful, got jobs, and they did not look back. But you're going to know the clout chasers, because to them, that's the only time that they felt that they can get attention. They felt like they were celebrities. But I promise you, these people is not going to work a 9 to 5. They are not going to stand in the unemployment office. They're going to continue milking and milking and having you guys feeling sorry and sending donations and giving you the sob story. I've been abused. I've been a brainwash. Then why you don't go get the help? Why you don't go get a 9 to 5? Why are you running on social media? Social media should be like kryptonite to some of these people that's been in the cult. You should take your computer and throw it outside into the trash. But no, they're not. Like I say, guys, ain't no babies in here. This is grown folks. And I know some of you guys say, oh, I can't believe she's saying that. But like I said, I only can call it as I see it. Just say, ouch. Okay, Adrian Curtis says the court shut it down. They don't want any live video. Absolutely. They standing on the outside right now. standing on the outside, standing on the outside, because the way that they are acting, and it's not the ones that's in carbonation, it's not the ones that's on the defender side, it's the bloggers. It's the bloggers. They are the ones that messed up this case, where now this case might get a mistrial. A mistrial. But see, you guys not going to get on their time and say, let justice serve, because you are innocent until proven guilty. Let them go through the process. But no, they need that fix. They need to come on, because this is the only time that they can get attention. That's why they can sit and wait till these news people pass them by. Put me on camera. Oh, I was on camera. I didn't ask to be on camera, but I'm on camera. But I also want to tell you another thing. I'm going to tell you something right now. All that content that you had on your channel, it is licensed by Carbonation. It is licensed by Carbonation. So if you feel that you can make a documentary of somebody else content, I promise you, you will be sued. You will be sued, okay? They're not playing over their content. Um, what's her name? Matter. I'm not even going to pronounce that. Great one. So I'm gonna just say great one. Question: do you actually think helicopters and SWAT came for a great case? Nah, it's bigger than that. What it was. Let me go ahead and tell you give you my opinion. This is my opinion. What it was is that we had a lot of people that was fascinated with carbonation, with Nature Boy and the girls, where even cops was going to these people homes every 5 seconds. I have video clips where they had YouTubers and fans was sending these people groceries, sending them people pieces. The policemen was saying that we coming because we getting so many calls. People calling the police station back to back, stalking these people home. And these people sat there and said, we got all these people making up all these accusations. We need to go in and we need to go investigate to see what's going on. And when they came in grade one, for some reason, that day, I was on that channel, and it was only me and one other person that had uploaded the content. And so when the helicopters and the SWAT teams all went into that house, and I'm here to tell you, you YouTuber, you made 150, you had 150 viewers off of my content. When that SWAT team went into Nature's Boy's home, you made 150, you had 150 viewers, and I only had 50 viewers to your 150 viewers. And I promise you, if you use that content, you will be sued, because I know that you used it, because we got all the stuff from YouTube that you placed it on your channel. And that's real talk. Only one asked me, only one content creator asked me, can I use that clip to put on my channel? But you didn't, because you felt like you was the face of tearing down carbonation, and you used my content. And I have a screenshot, and I'm ready for you to sit there and make a documentary of my content along with carbonation content. And that's real talk. So trust me, try it. Try it. Okay? Try it. Um Starbucks say that that's the Democrats pushing that. Also, this person said, I don't know if says, then you can't speak on it. You have no content. What you mean I have no content? I got a bunch of content of this. I'm not even going to get into all that. I have a bunch of content. I just put it private, okay? My stuff is private. I'm going to wait until all this play out. And then what I want to put up, I'm going to put up, okay? And also she said they were mentally abused. Like I said, most of the ones that went through all this stuff, most likely, some of them they had bad childhood experience, coming from off the streets, prostituting, and one said, look, nice looking guy. He said that his mom was in jail, his dad was in jail. He was living in a basement with mold, living in a basement with mold until he contact Eligio Bishop and asked, can I be a part of this tribal called carbonation? And Nature Boy went ahead and opened up his home for him. So most of the people, yeah, they've been, they've been through some stuff, young but been through stuff. But like I said, at the end of the day, you got to take accountability. Tracy says solar definitely a part of all the madness and should be held accountable. Absolutely. Absolutely. He thinking just because he can, spill his guts that, everything is going to be over with. No, you wanted Nature Boy's life. You wanted Nature Boy's life. When Nature Boy said there was gone, it was like the cat or the mouse was out to play. When the cat was gone, the mouse was out to play. He was trying to form him apart, a carbonation. I forgot what the name they was trying to call it. They was trying to revise carbonation. That's why he went and sat there and got these women pregnant. Like I said, these people, some of these people don't want help. They like being a part of a cult environment. What part you don't, these people don't want to have nothing to do with the system. But who does? Who does? Who does? I guess he probably figured, I can go ahead and revamp this and I can do it better. But like I said, not here in the United States. And that's real talk. Okay, guys. There was still living the Babylon lifestyle. It's all BS. And how she don't know her I don't know what that is, GPA. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Just like she didn't know whether she didn't say she was queen. Now you know good well that's why we here today. She perjured herself on that witness stand. You know good well you was butthurt because you didn't make it queen. Make it make sense, guys. When you study how people form a perspective, you will learn to have grace for people. Not everyone make decisions the same. It depends on the mental makeup. Absolutely. And that's why I say what I say. We all have a different opinion. It's, different perspective of how we see things. We all can sit there, be a part of the same scene, but we all going to interpret it different ways. And that's real talk. That's real talk. So, Mimi says you are 100% correct. And like I said, some people, they don't like hearing the truth, they don't want a mistrial. No, they don't want a mistrial, but if they keep doing what they're doing, they're going to get a mistrial. You sitting there knowing that this girl was great, instead of telling this girl to go to the nearest authority, you had this girl on your platform talking for her 6 hours. 6 hours when she could have been talking to the doggone police. But you had us 6 hours. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like I said, this is it. So guys, I'm about to close it down. Let me read a few more. Let me see. And they put the grape situation in her head. Facts. Someone say entertainment. And pretty much it was entertainment because the man was getting donations. Shoot, I'm making $25,000 just in the comfort of my home. Shoot, if I was, if I could, I'd stand on top of my head for $25,000 a month. Not to mention donations. Shoot, I stand on my head too. The man was getting paid. He put on an act, And you guys enjoyed every bit of it. Because if you didn't enjoy it, trust me, y'all would have been shut it down long time ago. Instead of having these people coming on your platform to sit there and perjure themselves, knowing that this information could have been sitting right now on the judge's desk, but you guys wanted to make a mockery out of the court system. That's why we don't have part three of the trial, day three of the trial, because you guys think this stuff is a joke, because it's all about clout chasing. Tracy, you clearly have zero knowledge on how cult or abuse. See, like I said, there's a lot of people, they wants to be judge, jury, and executors, and also they want to set their goal, and mess up all this stuff because they feel that they are knowledgeable about all the stuff that is going on, and that's why we're in the predicament that we are in today. Because if they was really knowledgeable, they would tell these people, don't go on social media, go to the doggone authorities. That's what they would have told them. There wasn't any inconsistency. She answered the questions being asked, the same thing she said to the state or the same thing she said to the defense. She can only speak when asked the question. But what she should have done, she should have told the truth when it came to being queen. When it came to being queen. That's what I would have said then, told talked about. The universe would try the same people who judge her and think she deserved it. No, there were a lot of lies. So, guys, look, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and close it down because I went ahead and did an hour. I wanted to go ahead and talk about it. My girl, Quana essay, Miss Lady D, are you for carbonation? Nation Boy, asking for clarity page. I'm for the truth, Quana. I'm for the truth. Like I said there and say, at the end of the day, it's their life. They are 20, they are not under 18 years old. I only can call it, as I said, even when I talk about other stuff, other topics, I don't jump on a bandwagon. When I see the entire world going one way, I go the opposite way. I never was a person that would jump on the bandwagon because I truly don't believe that the entire world going to sit there and run to one caucus. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. So, I'm always the type of person, I go against the grain. That's how I am. So, I don't care who that person is. I'm going to go against the grain. I don't jump on the bandwagon. Never did and never will. And that's real talk. Facts. They were hating on his lifestyle because he even did all the extra. No, there were a lot of lies. The universe will try the same people. Let me see what Shay says. Trying to read this right here. Shay say they wasn't any inconsistent. They answer the questions. I read that one already. They have been coaching her words. And this is what Tajay, they had been coaching her words, and that's just facts. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. And these are other people's opinions, okay, guys? They all had a part to play, which were the characters he had them play out of the narcissist's head. But so, like I said, we only can go by of what they put out, guys, and that's real talk. Appreciate this host. Thank you very much. Like I said, I try to stand on my truth. It's not about taking sides. I am non-biased. It may not look like it, but I am non-biased. I don't know these people from a can of paint. All I can just talk about is what they put out. You air it out, you are free game. But the thing about it, this right here, if they put it out, I'm gonna call it like it is. If it's an apple, I'm gonna say it's an apple. If it's an orange, I'm gonna say it's an orange. I'm not gonna assume something because we are dealing with real life issues, okay? And on that note, guys, you all have a nice day. And if I get any more information, I go ahead and talk about it. But tonight, I might come on and talk about some stuff that's going on, dealing with the entertainment arena, invite friends and, people that want to go ahead and talk, people that usually, want to have something to say, you're welcome to it, long as you carry them up. Or if I know you, you don't have to carry them up. Winnie Scratcher says, so for clarification, you approve Charles? Heck no. Heck no. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? She's this is what Winnie Scratcher says, and I know it's just a troll, but I'm gonna go ahead and read this right here. Say so for clarification, you approve for Charles Manson and Jim Jones? Heck no, heck no. Now you know good and well we don't work like that. We don't work like that. You know, tribal is in our blood, our DNA. You know, you don't really hear of our people sitting there unaliving people by giving them the juice. Come on, like I said, you know, when it comes to stuff like this, you know, that's not us. It's not us as at all. So no, miss me with that right there. So guys, again, welcome to Real Talk with your girl, Lady D, unapologetic and non-biased. So on that note, guys, you all enjoy the rest of your day. Good. See you later, most likely around about 6:05.